And you already have all the screens and stuff ready to go. All right, great. So I'm gonna hang up, and if you need anything from me, just let me know. No thanks. What'd you say? Okay. Sure. Great. Cool. And then the chat will come in now in 2 different places? Sure. Okay. Look like you have two streams going. Okay, okay. Okay. Hey, what's up, Charles? To be able to see YouTube, and then Facebook will be the other one. I'll figure it out. Great. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You want to text them? Okay. Sounds great. Hey, what's up, Harry? Thanks, J5. I'm just texting Dougie to make sure. Dougie, are you there? Ready to go, bud? Just texting Dougie. What's up, Charles? This is fun. Hey, Kevin. Welcome. Hope everyone is well. Their families are well. Everyone is safe. And no one has lost their sanity being at home. What's up, John? Welcome, Robert. Great. So Dougie's aboard, able to help us and such. This is now our second live broadcast for Vintage Breaks from my home here in Maplewood. And, I have to say it's a lot of fun to be able to, have all that's going on in the world and still be able to, if you will, handle baseball cards, football cards, non-sport cards, tobacco cards. So really just happy to be here and hanging out with everybody. We have some really fun stuff on the agenda. First couple breaks are going to be an 83 Topps Baseball Wax Pack personal leftover from yesterday for Rob G. And then we have a 2019 Immaculate Baseball personal for Harry. We'll be announcing a few promos as well. And we'll also be showing off some of the stuff that we just got in. So, hey, what's up, Charles? So what's fun about working from here, now don't get me wrong, I certainly have more inventory in the office, but I have a lot of stuff at home as far as, graded cards or interesting, tobacco, just stuff that I'm still going through or researching or pricing or whatever the case is. So it's certainly neat to, to be around that because even though, there's stuff in the office, that's like when we break, unless I bring it in from home. Hey, Michael, thanks for joining us. The stuff that I bring in from home, like once I'm in the office, it's sunk. So I'm like, oh, I have this thing at home. It's awesome. Oh, can't get it. So this will be kind of a nice change for a little bit. Thanks, John, to you and yours as well. So without further ado, we're going to go over to start. Dave, probably next couple hours. Really, I don't have to worry about a commute home. So that's nice. Dinner timing was a little bit off this evening, but really when you're working from home, like you're eating every 90 minutes. So what's the difference? And then I saw a great quote from Michael Russo the other day, who's one of our OGs here at Vintage Breaks. And he was talking about, he like retweeted or it was Facebook about, hey man, if you're wearing jeans at home during this time, like, what are you trying to prove? So, I have another pair I have a fantastic like Adidas pants collection and, just in another pair of those today. And so happy to be chilling. All right. So first and foremost, we have a $100 bonus promo. It's going to be the next 75 entries. So if it doesn't fill tonight, it'll certainly carry over till tomorrow. There's going to be 5 prizes. 4 of them lie in this box. Someone advised that I got this product, and instead of selling it, what I often do sometimes when we try something is I like to give it away, and then we kind of see what's up. And if we like it, we'll run with it, and maybe we'll get more. And if we can't, so be it. But I'd heard about this. Someone told me 2020 Lumber Kings baseball is a really cool product because they're not just game-used relics in here, but there's jersey swatches. There's some really sick autograph cards. There's only 4 cards in a box, so I know these things are going for a couple $100 a box easily. Maybe even a little bit more than that. I'm not really sure if they sold out or what the scoop is. So we're going to give away this box, these 4 spots, and we're going to also give away a 1953 Bowman Color set spot. That's going to be the next 75 entries. This is just the bonus on top of all the other stuff we have going on at Vintage Breaks as far as our promotions go. Yeah, absolutely, Charles. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Dave. I'm hoping to get one of those again. So what we have next here is a $150 bonus promo. It's the next 20 entries. There'll be 10 prizes, headlined by this 1973 Topps Roberto Clemente PSA 7 and a VIP spot in our big event right now, ending in just a few weeks on April, I believe, 5th. We'll just confirm with everyone. It is ending on April 5th, Sunday, at 10 p.m. Eastern. So we'll give you 1 spot in that, plus this Clemente. That's a special late night bonus promo. It's the next 20 entries at $150. That's going to be first place, this and a VIP spot. Next up is a 53 Bowman Color Separate spot. Third place is a 2018 Series 2 Topps Blaster. These are very popular. Possible Acuna bat down variation. And then 7 spots in our 1967 Topps Set Break. Here is some of the new product that we have. This is now another case I just had delivered to the Vintage Breaks home office. I love it. The invoice I get is Vintage Breaks-H home. So this is a 2019/20 impeccable basketball case. 3 boxes in the case. We just opened one of these the other night, on Monday. And, really these things have been amazing between Morant autos, Zion autos, the regular cards, some sick, silver, potentially for gold, bronze cards. There was like a Rui bronze card, bronze bar rookie. Really fun product. So that is now live on the site at vintagebreaks.com. It is $165 per spot. Dougie, when you get a chance, if you could let everyone know in the chat what the DIT meter is, would appreciate that. This is new to the site. Passing the Torch. 2019, my buddy Drew and Chris recommended this from Vintage Breaks South. So this is 5, it's put out by Panini, 5 cards. 3 of them are autographs. 1 of them is a parallel. 1 of them is a base. And what's kind of neat is every 4th box, they say 1 in 4 boxes, on average, we'll get a multi-signed autographed card. So that doesn't mean just a dual. Like I saw one, it was Brady, Mahomes, and Manning, which is obviously pretty sick. So that's a fun product now live at vintagebreaks.com. I believe that's $60 per spot. We've had this before, but now I have some of it at the home office. 19 SP Game Used Hockey is pretty popular. 2019 Select Basketball. Zion, Morant, a lot of great parallels. Looking forward to opening that if we sell that out tonight. All right, so let me just clear some space for some breaking. Thanks, Dougie. Where is... Sorry, just trying to find a couple tobacco cards I had. Get this out of the way. Oh, here they are. Great. Hey, Tom, how are you? Excuse me, Caleb. Welcome. All right, so we have a 1983 Topps Baseball Wax Pack that we're going to start off with. This is, Rob, your pack from the other night, a personal. This is going to be, let me get this here. All right. So before we get started with the pack, I wanted to do two things. One, I wanted to announce this little tobacco bonus I have here. So Dougie, this is going to be a $10 bonus promo. It's going to have 3 prizes. It's going to be from now until 9:45. And it's got to have a T206, T205, and a 67 tops set spot. All right, Dougie. So we got a nice special. T206, T205, $10 bonus promotion. Piedmont back. Little paper loss right there. T205 Philly of Charles Dewin. Actually pretty nice shape. Probably VG. And then third place will be a 1967 Topps set break spot. That is going to be a $10 promotion from now till 9:45. Let me know what you folks thought of the Inception case. Charles, I know you're a big fan of the modern stuff, also specifically Inception. So I was kind of curious, what you thought of that product. All right, so before we start this 1983 Topps Baseball Wax Pack, I wanted to let you know that I found out recently, that Mike was leaving Vintage Breaks, and we wanted to take the time to, thank him for his time and his effort here, and of course, wish him luck, in his future endeavors, and the best road to success is always the high one. So, with that being said, let's open up 1930 Topps Baseball Wax Pack number 186 and look for a Bogsy Gwen or a Sandberg Gem Mint rookie. That's cool. Caleb, were they signed? Hey, Chris. Yeah, it seems like the way to go with Inception, the reason why we did the case break is because they guarantee a certain number of hits that only come if you open the whole case. So what I didn't want to have happen is we were opening up boxes and boxes. We hit one of the big hits, and people are a little bit less than enthused. And because there's only 7 cards in a box, I think there were 16 in a case. Do the math. It's only like 100 and change, and so it represents a very affordable spot price, like $14.50 a spot, versus what you potentially could get. It's not bad for the risk reward, I think, especially if you like baseball and you're into the 2020 class of rookies. All right, Rob, good luck, bud. Rock Reigns Hall of Famer. We are now live on Vintage Breaks Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and Twitter, Twitch. And I think we're working on Instagram, but Instagram is a little bit more difficult to do live streams. You could do, short videos and stuff. Tim Wallach. I remember having him in fantasy baseball in the late 80s. Brett, Hall of Famer. Next break after this is a 19 Immaculate baseball box. So what's everyone been watching on TV the last few days? I tried to start Justified, but was having some internet issues with the upstairs TV. So what did we watch, actually? Oh, you know what? We started a new series about, maybe it was on Netflix. I'm not sure. But it's a new series about a famous black woman, entrepreneur. Madam C.J. McCollum. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. The woman was in The Help or The Helper. Very, very good. We saw the first couple episodes, and I was watching it with my wife. We both enjoyed it. I think check it out. But, I'm looking for one of those shows like Justified where don't need to watch it with Jude. Because, if you have a show that you're watching with your significant other and you kind of cheat on them and you watch it and go ahead, because I've done that before. Like, I couldn't wait anymore for Billions, so I had to watch it. So the other day, Jude says to me, I don't understand, like Billions is coming out, the new one. So she's like, yeah, we really had to catch up. And I kind of slipped. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm like, I want to rewatch the last few episodes. I'm caught up. She's like, what do you mean? We never finished. I'm like, oh, I finished because I just didn't think you were interested in the show anymore until I played it off. So, yeah, Charles, I actually never finished Breaking Bad. I'm on the late second season. So I would definitely consider doing that as well. All right, Lee Mazzilli. So no big rookies in this one, Rob, but you got a couple nice Hall of Famers. All right. J5's going to kill me. We didn't do local recording, but we will do it on the next one. All right. Let me go get Immaculate. Arturo, let me check for you if you have 84 Donruss. I believe we do. Yes, we do, Arturo. No, I did not see Band of Brothers. I actually have my little TV list from here the other day. Where is it? I had heard about that. What platform is that on? Or what channel, if you will? I'm not sure even the right questions. So for those who've seen Breaking Bad to the end, did you watch Better Call Saul? And if you did you like it? Because I I love that character. I was just kind of curious. All right, let me go get Immaculate. Okay, good to go. Different top loaders. Okay. All right, so you like Better Call Saul. Amazon. So, yeah, the issue I'm having right now is I can get Netflix on my television, but Hulu and Amazon, I can only get through the internet connection. I don't know, I'm sure it has to do with what's going on in the world. So it is what it is. That's why I'm trying to have different shows in case I can't watch it on a certain platform. Dave, I actually have watched Ozark and I've caught up with. I'm ready for the new one, and I think the new one's coming out maybe Friday, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So, Dougie, when you get a chance, if you could put I'll actually just text you, but if you could put the promos in the chat, that'd be great. And then also the promo started with Harry when he bought that Immaculate box, just as a heads up. Sorry, guys. I'm just letting Dougie know in case you didn't hear. All right. We will leave this out because this is super cool as far as I'm concerned, this little Lumber King box. Okay. CNN News. All right. I like to stay up on stuff. All right, great. Thanks, Dougie. Good luck, Harry. Oh, let me get this appropriately ready. right, let me just go to the email and check out what the deal is with what the box number. All right. Oh, very cool. I'm still trying to figure out this setup at home a little bit. But yes, it looks like the first box of Passing the Torch sold out. So, excuse me. Thanks, Harry. We're definitely going to open that. I'm really excited to check that product out. Let me just verify what box number Immaculate is. I'm not really sure. Oh, I know how to find out here. Harry, I'm just trying to get the box number for us so we keep everything straight. Actually, I'm going to list the second box of Torch, so that way if anyone else wants a chance, they can get in. We have a couple boxes at the house. I heard it's a pretty cool product. All right, let me just confirm. Okay, just nailing down the box number, and we're good to go. That was box 59. The top loaders, we got our soft sleeves. Want to make sure we got everything we need. Box. All right, local recording. Good. This is for 2019 Immaculate Baseball, box number 59. Being opened by Leighton from Vintage Breaks. I know Sam does this whole thing. It was trying to get a little cute there. We just decided to go like that. Back to the chat. Don't know what I did there. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. I have Arturo, but not when I was a kid. I didn't have enough money to buy 84 Dominoes. Jeff, I love old baseball games, but I like the 60s and earlier, maybe even 70s. But I think it's great. It's a great way to see the way they play the actual game. I'm just checking out some of the stuff people are watching. Love 2.5 Men, love Big Bang. King of Queens, only watch a little bit, but the guys, it's a good show. Oh, I know, it's great. Who would have thought he's breaking? He's doing his Duck Boys stuff with gaming, and it really comes in handy. As far as having a personality and being comfortable in front of the camera for breaking. So we're thrilled we found Sam, and look, of course J5's involved. It's his buddy. He brought him in. All right. Now, has anyone been buying the last few days? So, forget about for breaks and stuff. Have you had your eye on a card or two? Have you sold anything? For whatever it's worth, since last week. And I wanted to kind of talk about the market as we're breaking, but, we'll certainly have some time after this Immaculate box. We have other stuff to break, but I want to chat. We've sold a bunch of cards over $1,000. The market seems to be very vibrant. Yes, the market might be a little bit softer in terms of why is there so many cards here for this? It's kind of crazy. Oh, I know what I'm going to do for this. Okay, 6. Huh. All right. All right, Brandon Crawford, spot 49. Let's make sure I got the right soft sleeves. All right. 49. Brandon Crawford. I had him on my fantasy team. Spot 1. I actually don't really need numbered holders. Oh, I thought this was potentially Vladdy with the colors. Joey Gallo is a good kid with a lot of home run potential. Not really sure how old he is at this point, but this is quad jersey number to 49. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about Nico. I certainly have heard of him, but vintage is definitely strong. Oh, yeah, Chris, as we were talking earlier, the thing is in the high end, folks aren't going to be forced to sell a vintage. And then when you consider middle of the road, folks are now moving to Hank Aaron 2s because they can't afford a Hank Aaron 5 rookie, which I think is great. It's just showing the maturity of the market, meaning there's a lot more people, I firmly believe, kind of like Gary V, that want to own a Hank Aaron rookie than actually that are available. So a 2 is now selling for, I'm making it up, $900, $1,200. You used to get that like it'd be a 3 or 4. So, my advice is when you're buying vintage, don't even focus so much on the grade, especially if you're not buying high grade. Focus on eye appeal. Because I'm making it up. If you went to sell me a collection, I don't even care about the grades, other than super duper high grade. If you had every single card of because we just bought a 40 card graded collection, it was nice. Every single card was dead centered. I'd be excited just to check it out. Like, look at the eye appeal, it'd be really nice. Takes time to get those cards. This is spot 3. Bob Lemon, nice. Flannel Hall of Fame jersey at a 25. Ooh, I see a redemption. Definitely, Jeff. It's just affordable and still desirable. So, there's no doubt. Yeah, Jeff, we talked about it a little bit earlier. So, if you have a question, you can certainly play it back or absolutely drop me a line. But, I want to focus on breaking and having some fun. There we go. Spot 4. Ooh, got a nice card. Oh, there it is. I was wondering if there was 5 or 6 cards. So there we go. We have a 19 Immaculate Redemption Prospect Patch Auto, Cabrian Hayes. Got about, you have 9 months on this. So we'll just throw this in a card saver so it doesn't get lost. 2 more here. And I know the 6th one I kind of cheated. I saw ahead. Yeah, Joey Gallo is 26, Dougie. Absolutely. Sean Manea, number to 25. This is nice. Immaculate Pure Flannel Auto. See, Charles, exactly. I love to hear you say that. That's the point. Don't worry about the price guide. But if you're seeing a PSA 4 that's just ragged and faded, and all of a sudden you found a PSA 1 with a pinhole, honestly, save yourself some money. Buy the PSA 1. Who cares? It's not a contest. You're buying it because you enjoy it. And to be honest, when you just go to sell, someone like myself who does this for a living, right, and also collects would appreciate how hard that is to do. And then if you just sold individually, you should generally get a premium. You'll pay a premium, but there's always someone looking for a nice card for the grade. All right, and last card coming here. This is a really, really nice one. Carlos Correa. Dougie, do me a favor. Look up how old Carlos Correa is. This is a jersey bat auto combination. This is numbered of 25, number 19. Very nice. All right. That is box number 49, 59 in the books. Local recording has been dealt with. All right, let's check that out. Anxious to open this up, check it out for myself. Thanks to all who've jumped in so far. Hey, Stephen B. Hope all is well. Thanks to all those who've jumped in so far in the bonus. Dougie, if you could update everyone when you have a chance, that'd be great. Remember that tobacco bonus ends in 7 minutes at 9:45. Looking to see, was that a personal, Donruss, or we have to run the list? Okay, so for stuff that's not personal, I have to have Dougie run the list. But I know that this is a personal. This is 19 passing the torch, box number 1, 5 spots. Great. Well, this should be a lot of fun. Hey, what's up, Chef? How are you? All right. All right. You got it, Harry. This is going to be fun. Supposedly a really good product. Let's get this going. So it's a 5-spotter, so I have this and this. Just need, actually don't even need numbered holders. Perfect. Just need a team bag. Oh, this is great. I could break like this all day long. All right. Got some deal dones today. I still have plenty of stuff to do tonight. I have to verify some collections because obviously we're practicing social distancing and, you know, all that stuff going on in the world. So trying to, you know, keep things moving the best that we can. Certainly, people are buying. They're definitely selling. They're definitely buying. You know, my 2 cents in the market is if you've had your eye on a card, just like if you've been eyeing the stock market, if you've been looking at making it up 5 different stocks and they've come down, maybe now's your time. You know, you have to time the bottom. So it's kind of the same thing with the card. Let's say you've been watching, not so much on the vintage, but I'm making it up. You wanted, what was really hot? Acuna, PSA 10 update. Shot up, came back down. Maybe you buy one right now. Maybe it'll double up when baseball happens again. Problem is with baseball, people are upset because, well, when I say people, the fans of the game that want a full season, they're like, you know, it's not going to be the same. And to me, listen, I'm happy to watch baseball. Believe me, I'm trying to get my son into it. But I do think about baseball, about modern. And obviously, by saying this, hey, am I hurting the potential sale of modern breaks? Doesn't matter. You got to just call it the way you see it. So this is what I think. I think that in terms of modern baseball, although everyone's super duper excited about Acuna and, I mean, who knows, Tatis, Alonso, so on and so forth, this is my point. Let's say they go to 144 games or 121 games, something like that. Realize as exciting as it could be, and it will be exciting, I actually think, because of a shrunk schedule. We'll have that every game's going to mean more, right? However, what about the fact that no one can hit any substantial milestones? So what I'm saying is, for right now, for example, with the NBA is all about who gets hot during the season on an individual level and who wins the title. Are you a champion? Is LeBron bringing a championship to the Lakers? Can somehow the Celtics pull it out, which obviously I'm hoping for, right? You know, can somehow Luka step up, they knock him off, they get to the Western Finals, whatever the deal is. But my point is for NBA, it's different. You got to win the title. But in the Major League Baseball, if Acuna went, I'm saying, making it up, 40-40 or 50-50, that's a big deal in his value, win the World Series or not. I think Soto was going to be the youngest to get 100 home runs, or I was in the running for that. Now he can't, or it's much likely that he won't. It's hard to remember everything. So my point is, just be careful if you're buying modern cards for spec, right? Meaning, you're getting into the whole, I want to own 10 of this and 20 of this PSA 10, because I know I got caught up in a little bit. Just to understand respective sports, for example, football, prime spot to be doing well. What are they going to do? Maybe start a little late? They're still going to play 14, 16 games. You don't have to throw 57 touchdowns to go up in value. You just have to be exciting. Certainly Kyler Murray, possible in here. 2019 football stuff, very, very possibly could explode. And I think football's going to play. Hockey's a little bit different. We certainly have a hockey audience. I'm not as well versed in hockey, so I'm not going to pretend to be. But I know the Rangers and the Devils had a couple of top picks, and that product's still selling well, for a lot of breaker buddies of mine and folks that collect hockey. So that's kind of my feeling on, on the respective modern sports. I still think there's plays to be had, but just understand that that's interesting, Chef, maybe. Well, see, Charles, that would be cool. If someone could have a record season and a shortened season, sure. But I just think that it's like now you're hoping for like one person versus, Acuna can go 40-40. Another guy can have a 35-game hitting streak, or, making it up. But I just think it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Let me see. I will see if you want to know 85 Leaf. Let me check out 85 Leaf after. Let's get this rocking. This is going to be a fun one. All right. Nothing would surprise me these days, James. All right. Local recording is on. Yes. This is for 2019 Passing the Torch Football Box number 1. Personal for Harry. I don't think we have that. Oh, I like how they do it. Cool. All right. Good luck, Harry. I have wishful thinking every day, Charles. I won't hold it against you. No, that was a long time ago, Chef. All right. First card is a Jim Kelly. It looks like that's a base. Jim Kelly used to kill the Jets. Miles Sanders. This is nice. This kid's good. This is a signed auto, numbered out of 25, rookie, Apprentice Inc. It's a nice hit. There we go. Very nice. All right, spot 3. Robert Brazil. Numbered of 99. I believe we have a redemption coming up, Harry, so I don't know if that's good or bad. Meaning, of course, we don't have the instant gratification of having a card in front of us, but what I'm hoping is that it's a big hit. We'll see. Folks, if you're having a good time tonight, please give us the thumbs up right underneath the YouTube live chat. And we'll see if YouTube will show us a little love. This is 2019 Panini Passing the Torch Apprentice Inc. Darrell Henderson. Oh, wow. This is pretty good, I think. I mean, I could be wrong. But I'm excited for you, Harry. Check this out, bud. I wanted to make sure I'm not misreading it. Yeah. So we just got an A.J. Brown, really, really good kid, rookie card, 1/1 parallel. Wow. That is a monster. Oh, my goodness. That is awesome, man. Well, we certainly had some nice luck with the first box here. Harry, that is fantastic, bud. Congratulations. Rookie A.J. Brown. Look at that. I want to make sure you can see it. It's a little bit tough at the light. Where is it? Oh, is it 1/1 or 1/4? No, 1/1. Yeah. 1/1. Trying to get the right angle for you. There we go. Can you see it? Yes, 1/1. Fantastic. Wow. The fact that you can get like a Kyler Murray 1/1 rookie, I mean, I don't know. This is a pretty cool product. I'm impressed. 2 autos, 1 redemption, unfortunately. However, this, I believe, is the huge hit of the box. And this is without a box that has a multi-auto. Very cool. There you go. You can see the 1/1. Very nice, Harry. That is awesome. All right. Let me just label that up. Great. Thanks, Harry. That was a lot of fun, man. All right. Let's see what we have going on here. So the tobacco promo is now closed. So, Dougie, whenever you send me that list, we'll give away those 2 cards. Let's see here. I did list the second box. I don't know if it's... All right, 2 spots down in the new box of Passing the Torch. 3 spots left. So if we sell that, I'll certainly open it. I do have some packs that sold out prior to tonight, so I'm going to get working to open those. Dougie, just let me know in the chat. Yeah, it was pretty cool, Harry, and that A.J. Brown is sick. Dougie, if you could let me know in the chat, what was I going to say? The list for the tobacco giveaway. Love to give those 2 cards away. Just want to confirm we have that. I know we haven't. There's stuff here. Oh, there we go. And don't forget, this is a really cool bonus. Lumber Kings baseball. I heard there's some sick hits out of here. You know, there's breakers that are doing like cases of stuff and what have you. We just thought we'd check it out. We're doing a fun giveaway. So that will carry over. It does not fill tonight. Oh, man, I feel bad. Dougie would be killed with that. I'm not sure, Caleb. I'd have to check. All right, let's see here. We got some fun. Dustin, I think you're on, bud. We're going to open this up for you next. It's an 80 tops. Listen to see what else we got. We have an 85 Leaf in the queue. Tom, if you're watching, we have a 77 tops hockey. That'll be next. We have some personals, so that'll be fun to run through. All right. Dustin C., this is for you. Good luck. Bork rookie, second year Gretzky. Definitely a tough issue. It's been very popular. I believe we're rocking. Oh, I have to update. This is for 1980 Topps Hockey Wax Pack, number 159. Good luck, Dustin. Hey, what's up, Eric? All right, let's see what I got here. Just listed a 1975 Topps Baseball Rack Pack the other day. 3 spots left in our Civil War pack. We'll talk about the site just after this break. All right. Oh, yes. These are the unscratched. We're not going to attempt to name them if I don't know. I will not pretend. Very tough set to put together. Unscratched and high grade, even raw. You know, these are always tough to buy. I saw a Bruin. I don't want to tease you. Yeah, there's a bunch of Team USA guys in here, especially some rookies. Night, Chef. Nice leader card. After this, we're going to talk about some of the breaks on the site, including some vintage set breaks that we have and some upcoming set breaks. Canucks. Wow, that is a nasty uniform. Ugh. All right, and last, I'm going to spend a moment here and look at the site. Thank you, Dustin. I think you have another pack or two in there, 82 Baseball. We'll get to that as well. Okay. All right, folks, so there's 3 spots left in the second box of Passing the Torch Football. It is 9:55. If we sell out the last 3 spots in the next 5 minutes by 10 o'clock, I will give each of the last 3 spots a free spot in our 1971 Topps Football set break featuring a Terry Bradshaw rookie and an SGC 8. It's very well centered. I think it's a really fun product. I'd love to open that. We'll tell you what's up here next in the queue. My buddy Tom O'Connor. We're going to do a 77 hockey. Sorry, everybody. Just bear with me for 1 second. All right. So, Dougie, hopefully you heard that, bud. I'm also waiting for the list from you. Oh, great. So after this pack, we'll give away that $10 bonus. So weird not being able to talk about sports, or, current sports. We can talk about it, but no games, nothing. This is for 1977 Topps Hockey Wax Pack, number 113. Uh-oh. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Oh, hopefully soon. '77 hockey always comes out sharp. Lanny McDonald, Hall of Famer. Ooh, another Hall of Famer coming up. Guy Lafleur, record breaker. Hey, Jude, we're live here, just so you know.
Okay, I have to go. She can call me later tomorrow. Okay, bye. Yeah, she can call back. She can call back. Okay, bye. Okay. All right. Bye.
Next up, a leader card featuring Hall of Famer Kenny Dryden. Yeah, just leave right there, Jude. Thank you. Colorado Rockies team card. Kind of cool. Colorado Rockies hockey style in the 70s. And a nice Rangers team card to finish off the pack. That was nice, Tom. 1, 2, 3, if you include that. 4 Hall of Famers out of a 10-card pack. Pretty good. Another pack in the books here at VintageBreaks.com. Yeah, that was a nice pack, Tom. I'm not sure where you have that, Dougie, but that would be great. Oh, now I see. Yeah, I'd love to have Dairy Queen. That'd be great. Cool. I'm going to do the tobacco list in a minute. Wanted to do, let's see what we got here. So right now on our site, we have a 100-card graded vintage hit random. We have a 1953 Bowman Color PSA set break, $80 per spot. We have a 1955 Bowman Baseball PSA complete set break, $42.50 per spot, which is pretty crazy considering every card's PSA graded. The Mantle's a 6, the Aaron's a 7, K-Line second year's a 7. And then I believe we have a 67 Topps baseball set break and a 1971 Topps football set break spot. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to run a little bit of a set break special. So we got a lot of them. By any set break spot, Dougie, from now till 10:30, we're going to give away 3 prizes. We're going to give away a 53 Bowman color set spot. We're going to give away a 67 tops set spot. And we're going to give away a 250 high roller spot. I'll just put it in the chat. I'm not sure, Kayla. We'll have to look, bud. But we got a bunch from the 80s, some from the 70s. Right. Don't forget, we do have this 150 promo, Dougie. If you could let them know how many spots are left in this. It was 20 entries, 10 prizes, including this Clemente, and a VIP spot. It's a $1,000 VIP spot to our big event. That is now live. We're going to give away the tobacco special in just a second. So we'll grab something from over there. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, thanks, Dougie. Dougie, I just sent you a text. I want to make sure you have the special right. Thanks, bud. All right. Let's give away the tobacco card special. Hey, Scott, thanks for jumping into a few of the set breaks. You've taken advantage. And by the way, if no one else takes advantage, Scott, you will win all 3 of those prizes by default. We have the set break special running from now till 10:30. 3 prizes, 53 Bowman color set break spot, 67 tops set break spot, and a $250 high roller spot. Sorry, just trying to help Dougie here with the specials. Okay. Grabbing the list right now. We're going to give these away. All right, we're going to randomize this list 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Harry with the turkey. Top 3. Harry, you got the T206, 05, and 67 set spot. Nice sweep in Omaha. That sounds like the high and the low. Nice scoop. Congrats, Harry. Thanks for jumping into the Set Break Special, Dustin. I believe we have another pack coming up for you. Hey, what's up, Dave? Welcome. No, we do not, Caleb. Not at the moment. Well, that's not true. We might have some graded on our site. I don't know what's up. Yeah, I heard that, Chris. If you're watching, Chris Coe. So Steven is your first name? I'm just curious when you started going by Chris. So Dave, thanks again for joining us. I'm curious. I know you're a basketball guy like myself. Hey, Donald, hope all's well with you and yours, of course. I'm curious in terms of basketball. You know, are you in this holding pattern now because there's nothing new coming out for a few weeks? That you've settled in. Are you on an impeccable? Are you on Optic, Prism? None of the above, all of the above, or hey, I'm just kind of waiting to see with Treasures. I'm just kind of curious, Dave. Let me know. Let's see what we got here next. Oh. Dustin, I know you're watching, so we got an 82 baseball that you had purchased as a personal. Okay, so for a long time, Chris. Okay. Just remember on the Set Break Special, even if you purchase, let's say, like a 67 or a 71, which is one of the more inexpensive set spots, you still have the same chance as someone who purchases, for example, an $80 spot. So it's meant to try to, talk about the set breaks, give folks that are interested in getting into the set breaks that have variety of different price points all a chance to win something kind of cool. Great. This is for 1982 Topps Baseball Wax Pack, excuse me, number 61. We will have a box of Gypsy Queen coming in tomorrow. We'll probably give that away. I heard that just came out. We also have another case of Inception. We'll be listing that tomorrow. I think Chris is going to go live for a few hours from Vintage Break South before we go live up here. Good luck, Dustin. 15 minutes left or so on our set break special. Buddy Bell, I think he had a good year in the mid to late 80s. It was on my fantasy squad. That's how I remember some of these guys. Either that or recognizing their baseball card from early on. Got a really fun idea for after this 82 Topps baseball wax pack. It involves a fun interactive promo where everyone helps each other. I think you'll see what I mean in a minute. So I definitely miss, having J5 and the gang, from the office, to confer with. Certainly a little bit of a quiet calm about, doing this from home, talking to you folks and not necessarily hearing anything back in the audio form. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, Donald. So that's why I think being innovative and coming up with things like this tournament or these tournaments that we've been doing through giveaways, through bonuses and promotions, it certainly makes it a lot more fun. Hey, what's up, Pray Select? How are you? What's going on? Thanks for joining us. I'm talking to whoever's willing to listen. And Bo Z. We have folks joining us on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook channel, on Twitter, and in Twitch. Just trying to have a good old time, man. A lot going on in the world. Trying to appreciate what we got. Where are you from, may I ask? That's cool. I appreciate you tuning in from Belgium. Welcome. We do try to run a family-friendly show here. So, if we could, maybe watch the curses. Maybe we're, listen, don't be wrong. I love the curse. But generally not during our family-friendly shows. But thank you for joining us from Belgium. I hope you and your families are safe. I know that the coronavirus is affecting people from all over the world. So hopefully we're bringing just a minute or two of sunshine into your life today. Hopefully you're card nerds like us. Oh, it's okay. I understand. Well, that's good. All right. Let's stop local recording. Good to go. All right. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's so cool. And who pays you to watch these streams? Twitter? Twitch? And how'd you find us? This is great. I love learning stuff. The state pays you to watch streams? I don't know what's going on. I love it. All right, folks. So we're going to do something interactive. We got our friends from Belgium tuned in. Hey, listen, man. We all pay our taxes. I realize some of the folks on YouTube aren't seeing this chat, but it's fun. So let me just figure out how to get to the screen right here. Great. All right. So, Caleb, we're trying to practice some social distancing, bud, and we try to cut down the amount of people in the office. So I've not been going in. Scott, our vice president of Just Collect's not been going in. And really trying to take what they're saying seriously. I know I like that in a way, Charles. I mean, I miss them, but Dougie, I know you're there, bud. I was checking in to see what your answers were, Dave. Yeah, hopefully we'll bring. We're thinking about for some NT basketball when we get it, doing it in our standard form, and then also doing it some mixer form so we can lower the price a little bit. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I like Impeccable. All right, so we're going to try something. I wish I was able to, Anbo, but that's not my skill set. However, I would tell them to try to stay positive and seek counsel. Whether it be a therapist or a friend. That's what I would do. I hope all is well. All right, so we're gonna have some interactive promotion here. We're gonna try this. Let's say for the next, I don't know, from now till 10:30, so 12 minutes. So we're going to make it $5. And what we're going to do is we're trying to promote other folks that are watching, whether it be in Belgium or in Maryland or New Jersey or Oregon or California. For every user, and if you spend more, we of course appreciate it, but the entry will be $5. If you spend $5 right now at VintageBreaks.com, you of course are going to get, we've never tried this before, you of course are going to get your spots that you paid for. You'll be in your big Buy Any Spot promo that ends on April 5th, believe it or not, in about 10 days or so. And this is what we're going to give away. From now till 10:30, the only way to get into this is to spend $5 at VintageBreaks.com. Of course, if you spend $5, you would normally get one entry. However, the way that we're going to do it is we're looking for folks to be participatory. So if you spend $5 at VintageBreaks.com right now, for every individual that does that, we're going to give away a break credit. So in other words, if we had 18 people spend at least $5 right now in the next 10 minutes, we're going to take 18 times 5. We're going to give away a $90 break credit. So you guys are all helping each other. If only 3 people that buy in, give away a $15 break credit. Never done in this style. I know we don't have tons of people watching, but we probably have a few dozen. A couple dozen on YouTube, a dozen or so and change on Facebook, some on Twitter, some folks from Belgium. So if you spend $5 right now at VintageBreaks.com, Dougie, you will get an entry into this break credit giveaway. And we will determine the break credit amount that we give away based on how many different people buy in from now until 10:30. Kind of a fun way to have a chance to win a nice break credit, but by helping each other. Oh, thanks, Dave. Oh, and by the way, the set break promo still is open for another 9 minutes. So if you buy into a set break spot, you'll not only be in the $5 promo, but you'll be in our set break promo that is giving away a 53 Bowman Color, 67 top set break, and a $250 high roller spot. That's if you buy any set break spot. But of course, if you buy a set break spot, you spend $5. So you're in on that. That is till now. They actually both end at 10:30. Chris, yes, exactly. We're trying to promote participation. It is unique $5 per entry. Teamwork, exactly. Yeah, Dustin, we're trying to make it fun. So what happens sometimes in the office when I'm doing work from my office is sometimes I'm writing checks, sometimes I'm looking at deals, sometimes I'm bidding in auctions. Other times I'm really, behind the glass trying to figure out what promos to do. And oftentimes with all the noise and I don't mean the actual talking, but just all the busyness, you really can't be as innovative as you like. So I do find that, sitting here and hanging out and, I'm used to doing this for a little while. It's fun to be interactive with you folks, knowing that you're listening, you're feeding off the energy. And whether it be you're buying, you're just watching, you're chatting, we're happy to have all of you here. So thank you. Very cool. They may be worth money, Anbo. What you should do is email us info@justcollect.com with some images, and we'll be happy to let you know what we think of your collection. All right. So far we have one person who's in, which means that if no one else bought in, we would give away $5 break credit. And although I'm sure that person will be happy, let's try to give away more. No, Donald, it's of course if you spend more than $5, we appreciate it, and we have other promos running. But for the $5 promo, it's very simple. If you spend $5, you are getting an entry. If we have 18 different people spend at least $5, I'm going to give away 18 times 5. I'll give away $90. We have 40 people spend $5. I'll give away $200. Be happy to. Well, Caleb, I know you're a kid, bud, so, talk to your dad. Maybe you guys can buy in together one day. It'd be fun. we go. I like to see everyone working together. This is fun. This is what we should be doing right now. Is a community here, of course, society with all that's going on in the world. And it's funny. I'm not even looking at what your folks are buying. Of course, we appreciate each and every one of your purchases. I see some folks who are buying just set spots because they know they get into the set spot. There's other folks like, you know what? I don't care about a set spot. I'm going to buy into 84 football because that's what I want to see. Exactly. It's unique. So I'm going to tell you how many folks we're up to and what we're up to give away right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're already giving away a $25 break credit. So if you just want to spend $5, totally nothing more, you're still getting into our buying spot promo. All the details of that are at event.vintagebreaks.com. We're literally giving away 25 prizes, tons of great stuff. And of course, you have a chance to win another break credit on top of that. As you see, we're trying to be innovative and have some fun here, especially within a crazy, crazy time in our country and in the world. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it, bud. I think it's fun. 6 people, that's wonderful. We'll keep the break credit tally up. Let's get another pack busted here. I was hoping to see James Phillips in the chat. We're going to bust his 89 score football. So I've kind of been had a hankering for this. In general, just always thinking about like, wow, I wish I would have bought more of that product before it went up, kind of thing. But not really. I mean, with all sincerity, it's really a pleasure to do work every day in the baseball card field. I mean, I'm basically a treasure hunter by day, right, for Just Collect. If you Google how do I sell my baseball cards, my company Just Collect comes up either first, second, or third organically in our country. So at any time, to be fair, pre-virus stuff, I could have to get on a plane any day, any moment, or Scott Allpar, our VP. So we're still getting collections in, but they're mailing them in. And then as soon as the afternoon would start to roll around / early evening, it was vintage breaks time, and that's been pretty intense. So, I try not to look back. I try to look forward. I don't have any gum, Caleb, but they'll probably do it tomorrow from the office. Trying to see how many people we're up to here. Certainly fun, and I appreciate everyone helping each other. Oh, great. We got another, I think we're up to 7 or 8. Give away a nice break credit, and everyone's working together. Okay. Yeah, Caleb, it's only me here, bud, so probably going to say that tomorrow when they have more of your folks on hand. Yeah, exactly, Nick. You can get one, you can certainly, if you spend $10, you still get your entry, you get into other stuff, but it's one unique name. And then we'll multiply that times 5. So let's see what we're at. Oh, great. We got another few folks. I'll try to count it up for you real fast so that those who are on the fence last minute can have an idea of what's at play. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe we're at 9. It's pretty cool. Giving away $45 so far. We still have a few minutes. We're prepared, Steven. Don't worry. I remember Brooks Kieschnick, Dave. We must be similar age, bud. Oh, my goodness. Brooks Kieschnick from 1984 SP. That used to be like a hit. Okay, so let's open James' pack here while we're finishing the promotion. I don't want to press here, but if folks are interested in the first box of impeccable out of the case, and we're interested in, basically working together to sell out, I would potentially come up with a bounty because I do like opening impeccable. Okay, so this is James. Just let me know in the chat. Excuse me. I think I nailed every local recording so far except for one. Yeah, huge cubby bust. Absolutely. I'm sure Charles knows a little bit about that. I think we just got our 10th name. David, sincerely appreciate you jumping in, bud. So I think we're at least $50. So once again, you got about a minute and change left. If it was me and I've been hanging out and I had $5, now's a great time to deploy it because you'll get your spots. If you buy a set spot, you'll also be in the separate thing special, which ends at 10:30. And then because you've already worked all together, we're already at $50 on a giveaway, which is pretty cool. 10 times your money. Good luck, James. Hope all is well down there in Florida. Oh, Donald, don't worry. There'll be other times. Absolutely. Personal, so we don't have to worry about the card numbers. So, Dougie, when you put that list together for the $5 promo bonus, it's just unique names when I announced it, which I think it was 1022. It led off with Dustin C. But unique names, Dougie. Oh, okay. I was hoping for a Barry. I thought I saw a B. I did, but it's the second name. Remember Don Beebe? He used to kill the Jets. Yeah, Caleb, when I was your age, I used to, hem and haw and decide, over a period of time what I wanted to buy. Every precious dollar, or every dollar is precious to me, and, I would advise to do the same thing. Think about what you want to buy. Don't rush. Be here tomorrow. It's more fun to think about it, consider it, analyze it. Okay. It's our pleasure, Donald. So I was mentioning on the PSA show today, I just saw the Mr. Rogers movie that featured Tom Hanks. Tremendous. Really good feel-good movie. The Magic Man. Remember Don Magowski? Yeah, listen, exactly, Dougie. Just one name per person in the promo. I think it's cool to see you all work together. Okay, I think we ended up at about 10 or 11 names. Dougie will let me know. We'll do that giveaway probably shortly after this, and then we'll have the separate giveaway as well. Hopes for Slaughter, my buddy Jason. Jason used to be a big fan. Jason Restivo. The Cleveland Browns, lived in suburbia New Jersey. It was pretty crazy. That's pretty cool, Nick. Yeah, I totally remember that, Jeff. The Magic Man, right? I don't know, Dave. Maybe. Tough card, the high number. Very cool, Caleb. All right, so no big rookies, James. A couple Hall of Famers I saw. Hey, what's up, Mark? Welcome. Okay, let's shut off local recording. All right, I believe that little bonus is now closed. I'll tell you, just because I'm sure you're curious, how many different it was. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like 10. So $50 break credit being given out to that list of names. We'll have that in just 1 second. I don't know. I haven't been following it that closely, honestly, Donald. I mean, I'm aware of what's going on. I definitely know that football has been probably the only sports news. But, just overwhelmed with everything happening and try to, you know, focus on the task at hand and make sure my family's set, my son is set with all of his supplies, and just constantly be thinking about, what if you can't, it's a lot to think about. So where Cam Newton ends up, I'd say if he was a backup to Sam Darnold, I'd be very happy. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think he wants to start. It'd be interesting, and I think bad for the Jets if Cam Newton went for the Patriots, because I think Cam Newton has a lot of football left as long as he's not injured, and that could be bad for the Jets. Totally right, Dave. I thought it was pretty cool. Awesome, thank you. Let's give away those bonuses. All right, let's do the $5 break credit bonus first. Never know, just never know. All right, thank you to Dustin, Tom, Scott, David, Chris, Steven, Nick, David, Rob, and David B. All made this possible. We're giving away a $50 break credit because of you. That's cool. It's like a good advertising slogan. We're going to give away this money because of you. Okay, let's see here. Let's randomize. Dave, tell me what you think, but I'm thinking about doing the select, not but a select basketball box by the card. Kind of like how I was doing mega boxes for prison basketball by the card and getting some of those back in. Just because when as things get more expensive, you can break it down by the card. You still have some nice hits come out of there. You're just not going to get the whole pack and get a card. Tell me what you think, Dave. All right, 9 on the randomizer. Person on top will win a $50 break credit to VintageBreaks.com. Thanks to all who made this happen and working together to give away 10 times your money. And 9. Winner is David. How crazy is that? We were just talking about it. You're like, buy a pack of select, and you just won, bud. Congratulations. So I'll just email Sam right now. Sam, send David Melcher a $50 break credit. Very cool, Dave. And thanks again to everyone who helped out to make that happen. Yeah, I think I'll do that tomorrow, Dave. We'll still do one box. We're still list boxes by the pack, but I think we're going to list. Why can't I send this? Oops. I don't know. Oh, I know how to do it. Oh, there we go. Yep. Sam. Send David Melcher. We'll have that sent over to you tomorrow, Dave. Cool. Steven, off the top of my head, I mean, 660 divided by how many cards are in it? I don't know how many cards are in it. I know there's total packs. Oh, we got a couple new subscribers. Thank you. All right, we're going to give away the separate bonus next. That's cool, Donald. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. We'll definitely list that tomorrow like that. Oh, 60 cards. So yeah, probably a drop under 15 bucks. You know, be a little bit cheaper because we were getting 55 times 12 is 660. A little bit more labor. Call it 750 divided by 60. Maybe 1250, Steven, something like that. I think it's a pretty cool, proposition. All right. Okay. So, Dougie, if you could let everyone know an update on what's up with the promos, the dip meter, because I'm actually curious myself where we're at. Let's do the set break bonus. Thanks to Scott, Dustin, Tom, David, and Nicholas for participating. Top 3 will get a prize. No, he doesn't tell me anything. That's sick. Who was it of? Absolutely Donald Altoon, my man. That guy went across I tried to be Altoon when I was a kid. I would wrap up my fingers. I loved playing football. I just wasn't going to play for school. But yeah, Altoon, wide receiver for the Jets, mid 80s to late 80s. I just love them. All right, so let's randomize. 6 times. Okay. Whoa, that's not the right list. There we go. 6 times. 1, 2, 3. Wesley Walker. 100% I knew that, Dave. 5 and 6. All right, congratulations to Nick, Dustin, and Scott. Each winners. Nick, you won Nick, you won a 53 ball and color set spot, bud. Really nice. 67 set spot went to Dustin. Scott Brewer won a $250 high roller spot. Yes, he was. Absolutely, Stephen. Okay. Make sure we get this going here. I don't have all his cards, but I have his rookie. I have a signed rookie. It's fun. Yeah, you did, Tom. I just saw that. David, we do. We do have an optic retail. Oh man, I really did love Altoon. I would pretend I was him across the middle. Oh my! I would even I don't know what you guys did to imitate your favorite athletes. So I would tape my finger tape. I would use Band-Aids because I didn't have real tape. I was a kid, meaning like 11 or 9, whatever. I would put Band-Aids and I would wrap them around my fingers to make it look like I was like a tough football. It was great. I love playing football. Nick, you did win, man. You won a really nice prize, 53 Bowman color. All right, folks, I'll be right back. Just going to use the bathroom real quick. All right. Thanks, everybody. Oh, I totally remember that card, Nick. Yeah, I just saw that the other day. That's a good card. I don't think I have that here, Caleb. All right, so looks like we got a few minutes here. So instead of opening some packs for a little bit longer, I figured we could talk about the hobby. What's going on. So obviously the stock market's having these wild swings. And both, the stock market as well as other investments are kind of going bananas. It looks like today was a good day. Yesterday was a good day. It doesn't really, correlate with the card market. I think the card market, modern-wise, it's coming along great. We'll talk about that in a minute, John. Thank you. Modern-wise, it's kind of like, so the stimulus package was just approved for for the people, if you will. So what I realize is this, is that kind of like it takes fuel, not like, it takes fuel to drive a car. I believe that the fuel for modern cards is playing sports live. And so what happens when you have a car that doesn't have fuel, it's still worth money, it can look pretty, but it really can't get you anywhere. So I kind of feel like that with modern cards right now. Now, sports will be back, but it's a matter of what happens. So once again, are we going to salvage the NBA season? I would tell you for basketball, Dave, I'm curious your opinion, and those out there to follow hoops. We really want basketball to come back and establish champion. We don't actually care if they reduce it and even go right to the playoffs. You just want to have a champion. And I think that fuel will make modern cards go again. Now, they're still going. But, literally, you could have bought blindly, throw darts. Jason Tatum, Acuna, Tatis, Glaber, Anthony Davis. And, literally, by the every 2-week period, they were going up. It certainly could happen forever. But no one saw, of course, this coming. Or some that did in Congress potentially sold their stock first. But that's a story for a different day. We don't really talk politics. Yeah, Nick, I think it depends on the area. I think that, I don't know where you're from, but in the Northeast, as bad as things get, everyone believes it's eventually going to come back. So if you want to work in New York City, you either have to live in the city or the surrounding area, and that property, no matter what, will always be valuable. It's interesting. We never really went, live till this late on a Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday, right? But we have the ability to do so because we're set up at, my house now, and we got the whole team here pitching in. So what we're going to do is we're going to close with tonight, because it's a little bit late, talking about the hobby and stuff. We're going to close with just talking about the site real quick. So I had a great call with John from Jam Graphics earlier today, and our site is ready to go live. But what we're going to be doing right now is we're going to start internally testing it as a team at Vintage Breaks and Just Collect. And they're probably going to ask, between a half dozen and a dozen Vintage Breaks users to beta test and make a list for us of anything that you see that, can be tweaked, changed, whatever the case is. And then ultimately, it'll be something like this. We'll go live on a Monday, which is probably, one of our less busy days. We don't normally go live on a Monday. We'll go live for the first part of the session with our old site, and then we'll introduce our new site live at that point, letting everyone know that there could be a hiccup. We don't know. You don't know until you go live with it. But, it's going to be great. Super excited about it. Much more robust, a lot more user-friendly, and a lot of great features, for the customer. Totally agree with you, Dougie. I agree with you, Mark. I think things are going to grow like a hockey stick. But I would say I talked to a buddy of mine who's got a lot of money in the market, is older than myself, a lot of money in the market, very well established in corporate America. And Mark, he does agree with you, but he also thinks that even though the market, for example, went up the last 2 days, you could still see another 4 to 5,000 point correction just based on what's going on in the world before things level off, and then we have some concrete legs under us, and then we can move forward. So yes, I agree with you, Mark, but I think we're gonna have some uncertainty still in front of us. Yeah, when they do, they will quickly stabilize. But I don't believe the stimulus is that. I don't believe the stimulus, other than the short term, up and blip. I don't believe that's what we're gonna stabilize with. I think it's gonna help, but I think that, I'm not suggesting Trump is right. We're getting out there by Easter, but the sooner that we can get back to regular life, even in stages, of course, everyone will be looking forward to that. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, so interesting, Mark. I appreciate your thoughts. Yeah, I think that we are going to rebound quickly when we rebound. I just think that we're not quite there yet. There's still this uncertainty in front of us, both domestically and then globally. That's cool. Well, anyway, folks, we're going to call it a night in just a second. Appreciate everyone hanging out this evening and so far this week. We'll be going live tomorrow, I believe. I'll check with Chris. I believe we're going live from Vintage Breaks South from about noon to 4. He will have an Inception case. And then J5 will take over at about 4 o'clock or so. And of course, we always have some fun planned stuff. Always planned some fun stuff. Well, Eric, we generally don't talk politics. We, just try to talk some optimism, as Mark is saying. But we're going to be very cool, Caleb. We're going to be, calling it a night, wrapping it up for this evening, and getting back to breaking tomorrow. So thanks, everybody, for joining us here at Vintage Breaks. Hope everyone is healthy, safe, and well, and we'll see you tomorrow.